2023, Primate Ayodele sends warning to Uzo Kalu on Igbo Presidency. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. The leader of the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Ayodele, on Sunday issued a warning to the former governor of Abia State, Orji Kalu, on Igbo Presidency in 2023. Primate Ayodele warned that Uzo Kalu is one of the politicians who can push for the Igbo presidency, but his efforts will not be appreciated and recognized. He made it known that he will not be able to put the All Progressive Congress APC together in Abia State because he would face a lot of challenges. In a statement signed by his major aide, Osho Oluwatosin, the clergyman urged him to be prayerful so that his challenges will not kill his political ambition. The former governor of Abia State, Orji Kalu, has missed it because he will not be able to put APC together in the state. He will face some challenges in the state, the statement read. He is one of the Igbo politicians who can push for Igbo presidency, but his efforts will not be appreciated. He needs to be very prayerful so that his challenges will not kill his ambition. Prophet Ayodele had recently released a prophecy concerning Igbo presidency. He had disclosed that betrayal among the Igbo politicians will not make them to get the presidency. Primate, is politics your divine calling? If yes, you should be hired as a political prophet and your church be converted to the office of a prophet general of the Federation. I strongly believe that true Igbos are not interested in the presidency of a thing. What they need is a fair play in a country that we belong to. 2. Orji Kalu is an Hausa material and not for the Igbos. From the time he was a governor till now, he is sleeping in the Senate. What has he done to the people of Abia State that will convince them to follow him? Sometimes people will just be speaking from their own mind and be saying that God said. It is a pity. Have you asked about Orji Kalu and Abia State with regards to the condition of that state now? Now, this is it. I do not understand why this particular primate keeps seeing only the politicians. He does not see the masses. He should be coming out with solutions, about where the next attack will happen, where the bandits will attack next, where there will be, chaos next. I mean, all those things will even be helpful. It will help. He and the military forces are going to work hand in hand to make sure that whatever he says, he gives to them, and it is true, and they carry, they kind of prevent the chaos from happening. It's going to be fine. Or the solutions to whatever he's to the masses now. This unity that has been sown by the government amongst its people, the solution to treat this particular problem and let the unity come back together. That is it. Now, him saying that Orji Kalu now, the truth is, criteria has to be met concerning governorship and presidency. That is just the truth. Criteria need to be met. Now, it is good that this particular man has, once upon a time, governor and now a senator. What has he done? How did he handle the office? You could see that if you go and ask, you get the answers to these questions. I keep saying these politicians, before they assume office, they come and say all sort of things. Nigerians are now familiar with it. You don't come out and say things and at the end of the day, you will not do. Or when you're doing them as if you are doing them a favor. No, this is your duty. It is like you applying for a job, and then when you get that job, you start doing the work as if you're doing the work that will fetch you your pay, that will fetch you over the years value. Now, you're doing it, with the sense of, I am doing them a favor. If you're doing them a favor, then what are you doing there? What are you doing in the environment? Even if you are so good, what you should be after is how to make sure that that value you think you have is seen, is brought to light, that people can, from wherever they are, say this person is really good in this and what he or she is doing. That should be it. But unfortunately, they don't have criteria as guiding. They should have criteria as guiding the Senate, every position, every government position. Before you come out as a candidate, you are going to be screened. These criteria must be met. It should be there. Why? It is going to avert a lot of things. And of course, the law and the constitution needs to be amended. It needs to be amended. The constitution itself needs amendment. That constitution is long overdue. It is long overdue for amendment. Number one, this thing of let's doing 2 tenures because you were elected once should not come into play at all. They should be amended. It should be amended. They should amend it. They should amend it. You do 1 tenure and bye-bye. That is it. Then before even you do that 1 tenure and you are told bye-bye, that tenure, if it is a 4 years tenure, if it is a 3 years tenure, within your 1 year, fine, you're still in the 2nd year. How are you playing this game of reviving this estate or this nation? How are you doing it? Are you doing it well? Are people beginning to see what you're doing it for? Are you in communication? One thing that the next person, be it governor, be president of the state or the country, will do that to win the mind of Nigeria is listening to them and communicating to them. That's why we need somebody that is very healthy and somebody that is competent enough. You communicate to the people and they communicate back to you. There's an open line of communication. You do things or you want to do things that you feel that is going to, yes, in the long run, in the interim, it is going to be favorable to the nation. But at the beginning part of it, you have to communicate it to these people. Okay, he said in the long run is good. Yes, that is number one. Number two, democracy is brought to play. All the places that democracy have been swept under the carpet, under the rug, it is brought out and democracy is allowed. People air their views, their freedom of government, freedom of movement, freedom of the press and all. Yes, that's why I keep saying that it is a pity that this suggestion, they are not taking it. One senator suggested this and since then, it is lovable. If people have criteria, the constitution is amended. Once you leave office, 3 to 6 months you're probed. You stay in office for 1 tenure only. Then even though that 1 tenure, if you don't do your job as required, if you not do your responsibilities or the functions you are meant to do, you are impeached out of office and somebody who can do better replaces you. On those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.